Welcome back. It is summer vacation season, and this morning we're helping you get inspired for your next trip with our favorite summer movie.
And here to help, as always, is Misty Belles, Vice President of Global PR at Virtuoso. Misty, good morning to you.
Hi, Misty.
So I love these segments because you take some of your favorite movies and then we show you how you can travel and kind of be a part of their world, right? So the first one we have, a classic, Dirty Dancing.
That is...
Where are we going?
Well, that is the quintessential summer movie, and everyone loves it. And actually, what you'll want to do to have the time of your life is head to Kellerman's, which is actually the Mountain Lake Lodge, which is in the Blue Ridge Mountains in Virginia.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and even though they filmed it 36 years ago, they still host Dirty Dancing weekends.
Really?
If you can believe it. Yeah, so they do screenings of the movie. You can dress up as your favorite character for a costume contest. You can see where the famous locations, filming locations are. You can even stay in Baby's cabin.
Oh,
okay.
And there's dance lessons as well.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. So the rates are going to run you between $250 and $800 a night. And if you can't get enough of Dirty Dancing, well, you'll be happy to know Dirty Dancing 2 is actually filming there later this year.
Oh, wow.
And the movie is expected out in 2024.
Look at that.
Okay.
So family road trip, so National Lampoon's Family Vacation.
Yeah, I mean, can you believe this movie is now 40 years old?
Wow.
I know. And if you want to retrace the famous road trip that the Griswolds took, you absolutely can. All you need is 37 hours to do a 2,200-mile trek. You'll start off in northern Illinois, as they did, head to Missouri and pass the Gateway Arch in St. Louis. From there, head west to Kansas. You can stop off in Cocker, Kansas, and see the world's largest ball of twine.
Wow.
Wait, I didn't even know that, and I'm from Kansas.
Well, you don't. There's something about Kansas you don't know?
I can't believe it.
You know, you can contribute to it. They'll give you some twine, and they're continuing to grow it.
Oh, is that it under there? Oh, I saw that. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. And if you can't wait for Wally World, well, stop off in Glenwood Springs, Colorado at Glenwood Cavern Adventure Park. You can ride all the rides there, including their newest one. The tickets are about $69 each, so you'll have your amusement park there. I know, isn't that
Are you
amazing?
a ride guy?
Less so now. I used to love it, but as I've gotten older, not quite so much.
More careful.
Yeah, although I did have a good time riding the Cyclone at,
oh, that's right.
with Craig.
I love that.
So here's a fun fact, Misty, that Dazed and Confused, I didn't realize filmed in Austin, and you were going to school in Austin when it was being filmed.
Yes, so I didn't know they had that in there. Yes, when it was filmed and when it came out,
Well,
I was in school
your
in
eyes kind of like widened.
Like, where are you going?
What else are they going to say? No. You're absolutely right. And the reason why I paused is only because this movie is 30 years old now as well, celebrating an anniversary. So, yes, it's filmed all over Austin. You can tour many of the sites. Still, you can go to Top Notch Hamburgers. You can go have some authentic Texas barbecue at Style Switch Barbecue, which stood in for the Emporium. But if you really want to do it right, you can rent a 1970 Chevy Chevelle, just like they did in the movie. And you can do a chauffeur tour for about $400, or if you want to get behind the wheel of a muscle car, it'd be about $650. And while you're there, we recommend staying at the Fairmont in Austin. They have a great rooftop pool. It's right downtown. You're going to see the entire city from there. And the summer rates are going to run you about $220 per night.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
beautiful.
So this next one grabbed my attention. This is one of my favorite, or my kids' favorite, one of their favorite movies, In the Heights, musical.
Yeah, I love this movie.
Are we just going to go to In the Heights?
We are. We're going to go to Washington Heights. It's exactly where it was filmed. And, you know, it's known as Little Dominican Republic. And so you head up to 175th Street. You can go see the famous bodega there. It's actually the Santo Domingo Grocery. Or you can head over to the High Bridge Park pool. It actually opens to the public next week on June 29th, and it's free to go.
Where should you stay?
You should stay at the Radio Hotel, which is right there in Washington Heights. They have an In the Heights summer promotion. It's going to save you 15% off, and rates are going to run you about $200 a night through the end of July.
My mom does in the summer sometimes she travels with like a musical theater group. That's something they would love to
that.
do. Yeah.
And finally, I love this. I got to see a screening of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and there are a couple of places you recommend for this.
Yeah, you know, this movie isn't even out yet, so I've not seen it. So next week, yeah, it's filmed all throughout Europe. and was in Italy, including Palermo, Sicily, which you might know from White Lotus 2, but also throughout the UK. So we recommend going to Bamburgh Castle, which is this gorgeous castle that dates back to 1095. And you can actually stay in the clock tower there. It's going to run you about $1,600 for a 3-night stay, but you'll get to see where many movies have been filmed. You can also head to the North Yorkshire Moors Railroad. This is a heritage railway that goes through the national parks there. They filmed at Grossmont Station, and there's a really lovely 3.5-mile walk that will take you through the scenery there.
It's kind of a cool way to learn about places that you wouldn't ordinarily visit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is a fun way to do that. Thank you so much, Misty. We should mention Misty is a paid employee of Virtuoso, which represents the Fairmont Austin.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.